So ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this news story without any fancy fanfare because unfortunately we've lost another great actor in the world of entertainment. Terence Stamp, who in my opinion should have been Sir Terence, sadly passed away this morning, known for his iconic roles in Superman 2 and obviously the first film, The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, has sadly passed away. Oscar nominated, he was aged 87. Just really sad news. I actually found that over an hour ago while watching the BBC News, so I guess his publicity agent has actually declared this official. There's the great man himself in 2012, and British actor Terence Stamp, who famously played General Zod in the films that I mentioned, has died at the age of 87, and yep, was a glamorous couple, the other partner being Judy Christie, with whom he starred with in Far From the Madding Crowd in 1967. I have seen that film, but I can't remember much of it, sadly. So again, it's going to be one of those things I need to refresh my memory about. But there's the handsome man there himself, just very cool, very aloof, and as I have to agree with a friend of mine, the best Zod ever. Michael Shannon, you were great in your own right for Man of Steel, but when you think of General Zod, everything points to this gentleman right here.
I see you are practiced in worshipping things that fly.
In a statement, his family said he died on Sunday morning, added, he leaves behind an extraordinary body of work, both as an actor and as a writer, that will continue to touch and inspire people for years to come. So Terence Stamp was born on the 22nd of July 1938 and the son of a tugboat stoker. Growing up in London during the Second World War, he endured the Blitz as a child and left school to work initially in advertising before later securing a scholarship to go to drama school. I'm going to assume it might have been RADA. Stamp received various accolades during his career, including a Golden Globe in 1962 for Billy Budd and the Cannes Film Festival for 1965 in his role as the Collector, which I vaguely heard of as well, funny enough. Again, he also received an Academy Award and BAFTA nomination, or nations, for Billy Budd, and a second BAFTA nod in 1994 for Priscilla. His most high-profile role was that of General Zod, the villainous leader of 3 Kryptonian criminals in the 1978 and 1980 Superman films, as directed by Richard Donner and, of course, Richard Lester, or Mark Lester, which starred Christopher Reeve in the lead role, of course. His other films include Young Guns, which I did not remember actually, Valkyrie, and another film that we're going to look at the trailer for in a few moments. Most recently, and the last film that he's actually filmed, was Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho, which sadly got a little bit dreary towards the end of that film because the rest of it was pretty good. Phenomenal acting talent, and it's just such a shame. Oh, by the way, it appeared in the likes of Halo 3, which I forgot about again, and Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, which is just, man, it's just a shock. I mean, it's a sad reality, folks, that a famous actor or actress that you've admired for a long time, or may not have been on your radar for ages, suddenly crops up, and unfortunately, when you do hear about them, they passed away. And of course, this is Terence with his first wife, the smoking hot Jean Shrimpton, back in the day. I mean, the less I say about this image, the better, but you know exactly where I'm coming from. And looking at Terence's face there, I guess he was a very, very happy man. And again, looking at just what he's done in terms of his extensive resume on IMDb, it's everything is there for you to look at. Elder Scrolls, Inside the Twin Towers, Wanted. Again, I forgot he was in that. Valkyrie I knew of. Weapons of Fate, Ultramarines, which I've actually featured a few clips of from time to time. The Art of the Steel, Crow, and so on and so forth. I mean, wow, man, this guy has just worked extensively for a very, very long time. I would say going back to the 60s where Terence Stamp really did make his mark, because a lot of the obituaries online always call out that particular decade. Well, let's face it, if you were around in the 60s, I wasn't, but I wish I could have experienced it myself, was quite the hedonistic time, if you get my drift, for everything and anything. Poor Cow, I do remember seeing that movie. It was those British kitchen sink dramas, very depressing. Spycatcher, a TV show. Let me see, Far from the Madding Crowd, Spirits of the Dead, The Mind of Mr. Soames, A Season in Hell. I mean, again, you just have a look here, man. This guy, he had a bit of a break in his career as well. He went to India for a while, then came back, and he seemed to have found a new revitalization, a resurgence, if you like. Let's have a quick look at The Limey from Steven Soderbergh, which I'm going to watch again now, funny enough. Okay, it's a bit of a copyrighted song, but here we go. That's Leslie Ann Warren. God, Peter Fonda. Okay, right, the less said about that, the better. But of course, folks, you know how I'm going to end this particular tribute video today. You know it's got to be the one, the only General Zod from Superman 2 in that very epic rant that we all know and that we all love. And my condolences and heartfelt best wishes go out to Terence Stamp and his family and fans everywhere. And on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you and if you were me, I might see you, and hopefully I do, for the return of the next video.
Get him! Come to me, son of Jor-El! Kneel before Zod!